Good morning. I am Varalakshmi from Department of Civil Engineering, Marilakshman Reddy Institute of Technology and Management. Now, I am going to start the third unit, which is earth dams. Okay? So, in this earth dams, we cover the syllabus of types of earth dams, causes of failure of earth dams, criteria for safe design of earth dams, seepage through earth dam, graphical method, and measures of control of seepage. So, in today's lecture, we are going to cover the types of earth dams. Okay? So, before going to the types of earth dams, first we will start with what is an earth dam. So, in previous unit, we learned the gravity dams. Gravity dams are more stable structures which constructed to form high reservoirs. It requires high strong basement. So, where the earth dams is opposite. Earth dams are made up of locally available soils and gravels and are most common types of dams used up to moderate heights. So, the earth dams are constructed with mostly available soils at local level. That means by using rocks, by using available soils, by using pebbles, they are constructed. So, when coming to the stability, these are moderate, less stable. So, due to its stability, its material using in the construction, the heights are very less. So, these dams are constructed as low height dams. Earth dams have been built since the beginning of human civilizations. Earth dams are constructed from the beginning of civilization because concrete dams are developed in recent days, that means in 1200 BC. But the earth dams in Vedas and Puranas also, there is a evidence of construction of earth dams. The first dam built was an earth dam in civilization, in Sindhu and Harappa civilization. The first built dam is the earth dam. The cross section of an earth dam is trapezoidal. So the section cross section of the earth dam is it's in trapezoidal shape. So basement is width is very high and come to top width it is less. Some of the important earth dams in India are Hirakud Dam on river Mahanadi in Orissa, that height is 61-meter height. Tehri Dam on the river Bhagirathi in Uttarakhand, the dam height is 260 meters high. Bhavani Sagar Dam on Bhavani River in Tamil Nadu, Banasura Sagar Dam in Kerala. These are some examples of earth dams still existing in the India. What are the advantages of earth dams? Earth dams can be constructed almost on any type of available foundations because earth dams are some earth dams did not store so much of water. So the pressure of water is less. So it can be constructed on any foundations. But gravity dam is constructed only on sound rock and strong basement. But earth dam is constructed on any foundation due to the formation of small reservoirs. They can be constructed rapidly with relatively unskilled labor and with materials available on the spot. So, the earth dam construction did not require any skilled labor. They can be constructed even under famine relief work. So, a drought mitigation activities under drought mitigation activities, the earth dams are constructed in rural areas like check dams, spill dams like this. They are generally cheaper than other types. Earth dams are compared to cost. When comparing cost, the earth dams are cheaper dams. Gravity dams are costly dams. They can be subsequently raised in height without much difficulty if such a need arises in future. So, but once the dam is construction completed, it's not possible to increase the height of the dam as like Almaty Dam. The earth dams are not possible to increase the height of the dam. What are the disadvantages of earth dams? They are more vulnerable to damage by floods and fail suddenly without sufficient warning. The failure of the dam is a sudden collapse. Suddenly it will fail. But when gravity dam, it gives some signatures. I am failing, I am failing, I am failing at least 1 month before. If we take measures, then it will solve the problem. But in earth dams, they did not give time to us. It suddenly collapsed. When floods are occurred, automatically dam will collapse. They cannot be used as overflow dams. Separate spillways are to be provided at some site away from the dam to pass the surplus discharge. Due to the construction, we are constructing with rocks and soils. So if we allow the water from the top of the dam, what will happen? The soil will erode slowly and there is a damage to the dam. So we did not allow the spillway on the top of the dam like Nagarjuna Sagar, Srisailam, where the spillway is on the top part of the dam. But in case of earth dams, the spillway is constructed at a separate site. So dam is one side and spillway is another side. They are not suitable at the locations where heavy downpour is more common. So, due to the spillway problem, where downpour is more, there the earth dams are not suitable. They require heavy maintenance cost and the constant supervision. So the it is failures are more to earth dams. So there is a maintenance cost is high and constant supervision is required. You may ask why you are preferring earth dam. Always we go for gravity dam. There is more beneficiaries to gravity dams compared to earth dam. Why we should go for earth dam? But the earth dam is also a useful dam. In all sites, the construction of gravity dam is not suitable. It need to require to arrest the flood water or to divert the water or some other purposes. So sometimes the river cross section is not suitable for construction of gravity dams. In such a cases, we preferred the earth dams. So every dam has its own advantages and disadvantages. So depend on their advantages and disadvantages, location of the site and cost, purpose of the construction, we select the type of dams. Okay. Now we will start with types of earth dams. Depending on the method of construction, earth dams can be divided into two types. One is rolled fill dam, second one is hydraulic fill dam. In rolled fill dams, embankment is constructed in successive mechanically compacted layers. In the case of hydraulic fill dam, the materials are excavated, transported and placed by hydraulic methods. So, depending on the method of construction, earth dams can be divided into two types. One is rolled fill dams and second one is hydraulic fill dams. Rolled fill dams means the structure construction is made with rolled filled type structures. That means all of you see how the roads are laying. First we are leveling the structure, then one truck is moving on the road to stabilize the earth, and after that tar will be laid on the road. So in stabilizing the earth, what will the tractor will rolling tractor will move to stabilize that earth. So, like in the construction of embankment of earth dam, a rolled fill dam, a rollers are used to stabilize the earth. Okay, here the rollers are used to stabilize the earth. But in case of hydraulic fill dam, hydraulic materials, that means one hole is created to fill that hole with this, rocks, pebbles, soil, like that. So the construction is constructed like that. In road fill dam, like a road laying type, they will construct the structure. The rolled fill dams are divided into again three types. First one, homogeneous embankment type. Second one, zoned embankment type. Third one, diaphragm embankment type. So, depend on the materials used and material position used in the construction of the structure, the rolled fill dams are divided into three types. First one, homogeneous embankment type. The name itself represents homogeneous. Homogeneous means same material. So, the a dam is constructed with the same material, single type material, maybe it pervious or impervious, with filter or without filter, that is another thing. But the dam is constructed with a single material, then it is called homogeneous embankment. Embankment is nothing but the dam. Okay, homogeneous embankment. Second one is the zoned embankment type. The name itself zones. So more than one material in the construction of dam, we are utilizing more than one material. That means pervious and impervious materials used, that is called zoned embankment type. Diaphragm type. Diaphragm is the modification of homogeneous dam. That means in the middle we are constructed a diaphragm, that means a pillar. A pillar is constructed at the middle of the dam. So first we will start with homogeneous embankment type, where this is the earth dam structure. We studied that earth dam is in trapezoidal shape. So this is the earth dam shape. Earth dam shape. Okay, this is the earth dam shape. Trapezoidal shape. Always basement is length high and top width is at the middle or some distance it is the water level is up to this one. It may be gravity or earth dam or any hydraulic structure. We are giving freeboard, so this one is the freeboard and this is the water. H is represents the water level. This is the flow line, that means water flow lines, drainage lines. Okay, drainage lines designs is in next class. Just we are talking about the types of dams here. Okay, the structures and drainage designs all are discussed in the next class. So here just we see the types only. So, homogeneous embankment type earth dam is composed of single kind of material. They are constructed using one type of material available and these are used for low moderate heights only. So, it preferred when moderate heights. Next, modified homogeneous dams. A purely homogeneous section has been replaced by modified homogeneous section by providing the internal drainage system and filters. So in this figure, we did not found the filter here. So after modification, nowadays we are using this type of homogeneous structure. Material is same, but only different in filter material. So due to the provision of filter, the flow line will change. Okay, so that is the another matter. But nowadays we are using this type of homogeneous earth dams. Okay, only filter material will change, that will not considered. Next one, zoned embankment type. Next one, zoned embankment type. A zoned embankment type consists of minimum two types of material. So the zones here you can see two zones, one, two. So these are the two zones. This is called inner zone and it is outer zone. Inner zone is known as core. Okay, inner zone is known as core. The core has impervious material. The core has impervious material. And this one is the outer zone. Outer zone is with pervious material. So this is the filter and top part is filled with rock material. And the differentiating material from pervious to impervious, that is called shell. That material is known as a shell portion. The slope preferred is 2:1 and for outer zone preferred is 3:1. Okay, for protecting the soil erosion, because water always touching the soil, so there is a possibility of eroding the soil. So to arrest that soil, we are providing pitching, stone pitching as a protection. Okay, so this is the zoned embankment types. Next one, diaphragm type. So you can see this diaphragm. You can see the diaphragm of this centrally it constructed like a pillar. This diaphragm is compulsory impervious diaphragm. This diaphragm has the pervious foundation. Okay, here stone pitching is there. So this is the modification of over homogeneous embankment type, in which the bulk of the embankment is constructed with pervious material and an thin diaphragm of impermeable material is provided to check the seepage. The diaphragm may be impervious soil, cement, concrete, bitumen concrete or any other material. So this diaphragm is constructed with the cement, concrete or any other impervious soils and may be placed either at the center of the section as a central vertical core. So the diaphragm is placed at center of the dam or at the upstream face of blanket. So depend on the situation, we prefer center. Mostly cases we prefer center. If not possible, we can prefer some upstream side direction. Okay. So these are the different types of earth dams. Okay. Thank you.